Hi you all, welcome to another DIY. I'm Alice Monica Vintage Gallery Team. Today we're going to be doing a wreath and the theme is going to be Lineman theme. And right here what you're seeing is I've got the burlap, and I purchased about 2 yards, but I only used about 1.5 yards. And right there what you're seeing me do is just I'm measuring the squares 4 by 4, and I'm taking that little string out with some tweezers, and then you can just pull with your fingers, and it's easier, so when you're ready to just cut, you can cut long strips, and it'll just become easier when you're making your stack of 4 by 4s. So the size of the little bubbles are going to be 4 by 4, and you'll see right now what I mean by bubbles. Right here what I did was I got a long strip of just scrap of the burlap, and I'm just wrapping up the white wreath. I just don't want it to peek out too much as far as the white part goes. And just simply using my glue gun to get all that tacked down. And right there, just gonna fold it like a triangle, and that's the bubbles. Right there I'm using, I think that's they're like pins for like upholstery. I found that at a thrift shop and I thought that was pretty cool. I knew I'd use it sometime, but I just didn't know for what. And you don't need to use those kind of tacks. You can use just a regular pin to pin it down, but I had that readily available, so that's what I'm using. And again, I'm adding some glue just at the right where I'm gonna put the pin down. You'll see right here I dab a little bit on the wreath, the hot glue, and I just put the pin right there just for a secureness. God bless you, baby. God bless you. You'll hear my son in the background. He's around here crawling all over. And again, you just continue adding these little bubbles all over. And it's easier if you do the bubbles ahead of time. So see how I have some already prepared. I would pause the video just so I could do some more. It's easier. It just seems like it goes by faster having a lot ready. And right here what I'm doing is I'm just adding it just on the top area. Towards the end you'll see me adding on the side just to cover it up a little bit, but you can just do a single layer and that's nice enough. Right there I showed you my pin cushion because I got the pins out, and I'm using pins now, and so you don't have to be grabbing in and stick yourself accidentally with the pin. Just put all the pins ready for you in a pin cushion, and it's easier for you to just grab that instead of sticking yourself with a pin. So that's pretty much the base done, and you see the side right there, how empty it is. You can leave it like that. I just wanted to look a little bit fuller, so I'm adding more there. What, baby? Come here. Okay, right there you're going to see me get the chopsticks out. I'm using that for the pole. You're going to see me do a pole right now. And I'm using my Memento ink just to ink it up, but you can use regular brown paint as well. And those are little silver beads that I'm going to use for the insulators on the top of the pole. And I'm using some little moss because I'm going to add some of that little moss grass at the very bottom. I'm just sticking it with hot glue. And I'm using my E6000 for the top because I tried regular hot glue and it didn't work. It didn't work out at all. So all I did was use a clothespin to hold that together because you need to let that set for a couple of hours. Right here I'm just setting up the letters. I used a Paper Studio alphabet foam stickers, and I'm not gonna just leave them with the sticker, or I'm adding glue to it as well, just so it could be nice and tacked down, because this is gonna go outside. So see, I'm adding some of that hot glue to the back of the phone. And you don't have to use foam, you can use any other letters. You can use wood and all that, but these were already brown and ready to go, so it was just easier to use these. And then that's just, that ribbon is just regular ribbon. Let me tell you what it's called, the Ribbon Boutique, and I got that from Hobby Lobby. Pretty much everything I'm showing you here is from Hobby Lobby, except of course the chopsticks that I just had. But you can use any little wood dowels that you like. And I'm just using glossy accents to put right at the end of the ribbon, just so the ribbon won't fray. But they also sell like some fray knot little liquid, but I just had glossy accents, and it's just like glue. You can just add it at the end and it won't run on you. Right there I am adding, that is Rexlace, and it's just some plastic craft lacing that I got from the children's section. And that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for pictures. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you.